Here, break number 601, Prizm Hobby No Huddle, 1-box auction. Alrighty, Joe Mama, we had the gold. We had the gold on the last one, and then the James Morgan gold James Morgan and the black and white Justin Jefferson. So yes. Let's hope we get some even better cards here. Looks like we've got a pink right out of the get-go. Juju Smith-Schuster, Kerryon Johnson, Fred Warner, followed by a pink Robert Woods, and then a Patrick Queen RC. That Robert Woods is going to Hokie Fan with the Rams, and Patrick Queen is going to Hokie Fan as well with the Ravens. Stephon Gilmore, Daniel Jones, Michael Thomas, a Chris Carson Brilliance, followed by a Neville Gallimore of the Cowboys RC. I don't think I've ever seen Neville Gallimore before.
Sounds like a Harry Potter name.
Does sound like a Harry Potter name. But he's part of the thick boy club up there in Dallas with that O-line right there. Max, you can go to BreakTraders.com to see any of the breaks that we have available for this evening. You get 20% off your first purchase with the code NEWBT, and everyone gets 10% off when they purchase 3 spots or more. Laramie Tunsil, Bradley Chubb, Trey Flowers, Disco Zadarius Smith, and an Isaiah Coulter RC. And that Isaiah Coulter going to Shannon with the Texans. Zach decided to leave the BreakTraders family, or BreakTraders crew a couple weeks ago, and now it is with Satay. Marquise Brown, Lane Johnson, Shaquille Barrett. We have a red coming, and it is going to be a red Darius Slayton of the Giants, and then a Colin Johnson RC. That Colin Johnson is going to Jonah, and this Darius Slayton is going to Kyle, and that is 24 out of 50. Colin Johnson, I think that's someone that we could see have a big year with the addition of Trevor Lawrence. I mean, I think all the Jaguars are obviously going to be in a position to succeed, but he's a huge red zone target. DJ Chark do DJ Chark do. Speaking of Jaguars receivers, then we have Josh Jacobs, Raheem Mostert, Baker Mayfield. That is going to be going to Devil Dog, and the Zach Moss RC. And that's a nice Baker Silver Prizm right there. Zach Moss RC.
I think Baker is going to have another good year.
Yeah, I think that if Josh Allen didn't have such a truly amazing year, Baker would have got a lot more love. He took a huge step forward as well.
Yeah.
Carlos Dunlap, Mitchell Trubisky, Trey Boston, Darrington Evans Disco RC, followed by a CeeDee Lamb RC. Darrington Evans going to Jack, and the CeeDee Lamb of the Cowboys going to Danny. I'm a huge Stephon Diggs fan. I'm a huge Bills fan, season ticket holder. I think it popped up the other day for me. This is my 9th year owning tickets. huge Diggs fan. I think he wasn't responsible for Allen's rise, but he helped it immensely. Preston Williams, looks like we have a blue. Tyrod Taylor, Shaquille Griffin, followed by a blue Robert Woods. So we got the blue and pink Robert Woods in this box. And then Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks.
I miss Robert Woods.
I know. I loved him. Especially he was just like a phenomenal blocking receiver too. And as a former lineman, like really appreciate that. Yeah, Adam, I can only imagine what someone like Stephon Diggs could have done to playing in high school. Like just against that level of competition. CJ Mosley, Derrick Henry, Rob Gronkowski, followed by a Disco Emergent Henry Ruggs III. That is going to Felix with the Raiders, and a Xavier McKinney RC for the Giants. Not a lot out of this pack so far. Definitely need it to spice up a little bit going forward here.
Still got the black and white. Maybe we'll hit another gold.
Peyton Manning, Sterling Shepard, the Fireworks Darius Leonard, followed by our black and white Cole Kmet RC. There we go. That is going to Jordan with the Bears. We will get that magged up, followed by the Joe Burrow base RC.
There we go, Joey B.
You know, just when we said we needed to get it hyped or get things hyped up here, we did. And that Joe Burrow is going to Steve.
What is it? Ask and you shall receive.
Yes. Ask and you shall receive is right. Alrighty. Now we're halfway through. Andre Johnson, Von Miller. Looks like we have a purple here, and that is going to be Stephon Diggs. As Adam said, the human highlight reel. That is followed up by another Darrington Evans RC. That Diggs, 17 out of 35. And going to Dale with the Bills. And Darrington Evans of the Titans going to Jack. Jack, got to say that's a pretty solid buy-in for you right there. You had the emergent Darrington Evans, and then followed with the base.
Yeah, Brett, what do you want to see?
Mark Ingram, Fletcher Cox, Shaq Thompson, a Fireworks Derrick Henry, followed up by a Jake Luton RC. Jake Luton, he looked good for like 2 games, I think it was last season. I was like, wow, are the Jaguars going to catch lightning in a bottle? And then that faded out fast.
It did not last long.
Didn't last long is right.
He'll be a good backup to whoever they draft, though.
Keelan Cole, Darren Waller, go hard or go home, Odell Beckham, followed by a lockdown Patrick Peterson, and a Gabriel Davis RC. Can't complain with that Gabe Davis right there. I think he's going to have, well, I hope he has a nice long career with the Bills. I love what I saw out of him his first season, and that's going to Dale.
He likes catching the deep ball.
Yeah, and he's just another gamer.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Chad Ocho Cinco. Looks like we have a red. David Montgomery. Brian Bosworth. There's a blast from the past that you don't hear often. Followed up by a Mark Ingram, the second red, and a Josh Uchi Awa Dada RC.
Close.
Alrighty, 5 packs to go. Let's see if we can speed this up. It is the Magic Ryan Fitzmagic, followed by Melvin Ingram III, who I thought is still out there available. Ronald Jones II, Derrick Henry, and Chase Claypool RC. That's a nice Chase Claypool right there. That's going to be going to Ryan with the Steelers. Chase really jumped onto the scene in a big way this year. I mean,
He did.
I expected. I've been watching him for years in Notre Dame, but
Oh, is he from Notre Dame?
Yep.
Realize that. Yeah, he's gonna be a monster as long as Ben can stay healthy.
right? Minka Fitzpatrick, Jonnu Smith, the Kyler Murray fireworks, followed by a Josh Jacobs Jingleheimer Schmidt. 602 is next, Chris, and 603 is after that. And then a Laviscus Chenault RC to finish off that pack. You can always find the schedule of breaks right at the bottom of the screen. Right underneath my face, you're going to see what's currently being broken, and then after that is the list of the next breaks. I'm running a little bit behind the times that are listed there, and that's because we've had quite a few auctions due to some unpaid eBays. Gardner Minshew, Golden Tate, Kirk Cousins. We have a blue. That's going to be DeMarcus Lawrence, followed up by T. Higgins RC. Not a bad break for the Bengals and Steve right there. That T. Higgins Joe Burrow connection could really be something going forward.
It's gonna be great watching the Bengals this year. I think they had a slow start last year.
Yep. 2 packs left. We have CJ Uzoma. Screwed that up. Tyreek Hill. Asked for a Chief received. Cooper Kupp. Nick Bosa Unstoppable. And a Yatir Gross Matos RC. And that Yatir Gross Matos is going to Nick with the Panthers. I feel like we see a lot of him.
Yeah, we've had a lot of Gross Matos. I can't do the R curling, can you? Gross.
Ask and you shall receive, Jack. Last pack. Here we go. Josh Norman, Dwayne Haskins, Dante Fowler Jr. Let's hope we get a little bit better with the auto. And it is a Raider, and it is going to be Brian Edwards. There we go. That's a good, nice hit for this pack right there. I argue the top Raiders rookie receiver. Some people would tend to disagree with that. Followed by an Eno Benjamin RC. That Raiders going to Alexander. And Eno Benjamin with the Cardinals going to Eric.
Yeah, that's a nice sig.
Alrighty, let's run down some of these hits. DeMarcus Lawrence, 77 out of 79. Kyler Murray fireworks. The Mark Ingram, 10 out of 50. Stephon Diggs purple, 17 out of 35. Robert Woods blue, 52 out of 79. Baker Mayfield silver. The Darius Slayton red, that's 24 out of 50. And the Robert Woods pink, 10 out of 15. And those Robert Woods going to Hokie Fan 1. That's funny that we got two of the numbers with Robert. Let's get this rookie rundown. We have Eno Benjamin, Yatir Gross Matos going to Nick, Josh Uche going to Sean, Jake Lutton going to Jonah, Xavier McKinney of the Giants going to Kyle, Anthony Gordon of the Seahawks going to Kyle as well, Colin Johnson of the Jags going to Jonah, Isaiah Coulter of the Texans going to Shannon, and Neville Gallimore of the Cowboys going to Danny. Following those rookies, we have T. Higgins of the Bengals going to Steve, Laviscus Chenault of the Jags going to Jonah, Chase Claypool of the Steelers going to Ryan. Gabe Davis of the Bills going to Dale. Darrington Evans of the Titans going to Jack. A Disco Emergent Henry Ruggs the third going to Felix. CeeDee Lamb with the Cowboys going to Danny. Darrington Evan of the Titans going to Jack. Zach Moss going to Dale. And Patrick Queen going to Hokie Fan 1. Next up, we have our hits of this pack, our featured cards. The Joe Burrow RC that is going to Steve with the Bengals, followed by our 2 mags. That's Cole Kmet and Brian Edwards. Cole Kmet going to Danny, and Brian Edwards of the Raiders going to Felix.